Good day, everyone. I will be discussing Philippine politics and governance. Politics is one of the topics that people are avoiding, but as we age, we tend to realize the importance and relevance of politics in our life. The first lesson focuses on politics, governance, and other key concepts. There is a common misconception about politics, where we are thinking that it is a person and government relationship only. However, politics exists even outside the government. It exists in your home or even outside your home. Whenever your mother and father impose rules in your household, there is politics. Whenever the school institution posts regulations, there is politics. When a driver fights for his right of way, there is politics. And whenever you feel that you have a responsibility toward other people, there is politics. And with that, we cannot avoid the fact that we must at least understand the basics of politics and governance. Those knowledge can make you live as a responsible individual in our society. And those knowledge can make you feel your worth in our community. You are not only a citizen of this country just for yourself. You are a citizen of our country so that you can bring a change toward our community. Aristotle once said, "Man is a political animal. Man is naturally sociable, and that they are naturally drawn to various political associations in order to satisfy their social needs. Unlike other species, humans rely on social interactions to survive. If this is true, then politics is not only prevalent in our lives, but also inevitable." Haywood defined politics as an activity that involves the interactions of people, whose relationship is characterized by conflict and cooperation, and who come together to solve such disagreements through solutions. However, politics is no utopian solution. There are disagreements that remain as such. So what makes social interaction a political one? Any form of social interaction that involves the art of government, public affair, compromise and consensus, or power and distribution of resources is political. Harold Laswell reputably defined politics as a competition about who gets what, when, and how. Whether you like it or not, politics is to a great extent about money. The core of politics in developed democratic countries revolves around the money, around the rate of taxation and utilization of collected money. Politics resolves how such resources will be used. Is the politics only way to conciliate interest? Certainly, there are many ways to reconcile differences. Politics is a particular way of reconciling differences. Tolerance, respect, support, and compromise are the language of politics. Politics itself admits differences. Politics is meant to achieve the common good. Why do you need to study politics? Politics helps you to know your rights. It clarifies what you yourself believe. Politics is also a living, breathing subject, and helps you to understand our nation's purpose. And lastly, politics prepares you for the adult life. Today, the discussion of politics and governance in political science has been divided in different fields of interest, namely political theory, political methodology, comparative politics, international relations, and law. Political theory helps us better understand the concepts that have shaped our politics, including freedom, equality, individuality, democracy, and justice. Political theory is the part of political science that explores what a better political world would look like and how we can create it. Comparative politics is characterized either by the use of the comparative methods or other empirical methods. When applied to specific fields of study, comparative politics may be referred to by other names such as comparative governments. It may ask the questions, why do countries go to war? Why are some countries democratic and others are not? And why are some countries rich and others are poor? Political methodology is more concerned on the application of political concepts into research and policy making, almost similar to the applied nature of public administration. International relations bear resemblance to comparative politics, but instead of comparing, it concentrates on establishing and maintaining relations among countries through time. Laws are an intermittent statement that limits or guides the behavior of a certain group. It is an essential tool of government action, an instrument with which government tries to influence society. It is also the means by which government itself is structured, regulated, and controlled. Political science studies the state and the government. The state is a political community that involves four important elements, namely people, territory, sovereignty, and government. Political science is the academic discipline that deals with the key issues and concepts in politics. Niccolo Machiavelli is the father of modern political science. The government is the instrument of the state through which the will of the people is expressed, carried out, and formulated, while governance is the process of decision-making and the process by which decisions are implemented. Government is merely an instrument for purpose of governance, while governance is the exercise of political, economic, and administrative authority. At present, the terms government and governance are also used with confusion to a large extent. As an institution, it is the government which concretizes the policies and addresses the problems of the state. On the other hand, good governance arises when the government involves the people in its agenda and in the process of policy making. Politics is a part of our everyday life. Everyone must need to have a basic knowledge of politics, especially in a democratic nation like the Philippines. We have to bear in mind that democracy is not run by the government alone, but includes its citizens through active political participation and cooperation. A society that is politically aware is a society that cares about its people's well-being.